What's going on, YouTube? We are back with another epic tutorial. Shout out to everyone who liked and commented and subscribed on the channel. We appreciate it. Today's tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to practice fishing inside with no body of water. All you need is your rod, your bait, and your species of fish. Right here I have a calico cat. Her name's Lola Cat. She's pretty neutral right now, but looks like she could be ready to attack at any moment. We're gonna give her a couple pets here, and I'll kind of explain something in fishing terms that might help you guys figure this out. So, we got my mini rod here, and we're gonna give it about I'd say 4.5-ish feet. I don't know, that's an estimate, but as you can see, we can see through the water pretty clearly here. There's actually no visible water, but the opacity is 100% transparent. We can see right through. We can see straight to the species of fish, so we can see exactly how it reacts and kind of adapt to that. So first cast, I'm gonna aim. Fish is right there. His gait, he's looking right at me. He definitely sees me. I see him. So my strat is, when that's the scenario, you want to wave it by them. So you want to cast behind them, right? You want to cast behind the fish and then have it swoop in front of them like that. You see that? It doesn't have to go that way. You can cast behind them that way. Bring it back. You can cast behind them. Bring it behind them. Anything to kind of elevate their fight or flight. And whoa, we already got a bite. So this is a method called the teasing method, and this helps you get aggressive bites. What is the teasing method? It's when you keep rubbing it in their face, but you don't let them touch it. The same effect that strippers and porn stars, same brain effect they use on humans, this is what they're doing to you. This is a visual representation. They're waving themselves, saying, hey, I look good, don't I? This fish looks good, but it's unrealistic how I'm waving this. You don't want to fish around like this, okay? What you want to do is mimic nature, okay? So you find out how the bait fish move in real life, and you replicate that with your fake little bait. That's all you're doing. All you're doing is pretty fun. I recommend getting a cat because you can fish inside at any time, and it's good practice. And really, you can hook this up to a real rod, and I could hypothetically cast way further if I did that, but we don't got a lot of wiggle room here. But let's see if we can get a bite. She's been watching. There's no way she doesn't strike on this cast right here. Alright. Insta action. She's on it. She's on it. See, I'm just continuing the same motion, and hook set. Hook set. Hook set. Are you stuck, baby? She was stuck in the carpet. Sorry about that, chat. The hook set did not hurt her. She was just stuck in the carpet. She doesn't know how to use her claws very well. Something that she'll have to learn. But as you can see, we made that bait look so enticing that she can't resist it. Look at her. This species of catfish, I know how they operate. I'm a nature man. I know how animals work. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of it all. More time you spend in nature, figure out how they operate. That's how you catch them. Now, me personally, I'm more of a catch and release type of guy. unless it's a trophy fish. a huge fish that could maybe feed a whole entire family, that would be sick to kill that and eat it. But for the most part, I like to let nature be nature and let them die off how I like to let them live as long as possible, because you never know, dude. Say that you kill a medium-sized fish to eat it that night. Think about the potential that fish could have become, you know, if you let it survive and let him eat the other smaller fish over and over and just go around just doing his thing and growing and growing. Some fish, they just keep growing and growing, dude. So why would you want to kill them if they're not ready to die yet? That's why they're so scared. That's why the fish be shitting and pissing when you catch them, boys. They're scared of us. We're aliens to them. I mean, put yourself in their shoes, you know? Think about that next time you go fishing. Put yourself in the fish's shoes when you catch them, and it'll make you be more gentle. And when you're more gentle when you catch them, they're more likely to strike again, because they're like, hey, this dude just threw me right back in. It's not really any problem. You know what I mean? It's the people that are killing and hurting the fish that scares them from biting. Just remember that. People always ask me, Z-Mill, how do you catch all these freaking awesome fish? How did you catch that bass? How did you do that? That's impossible. No, it's not. All you need to do is get some good catches and some very gentle releases, and the fish gets like a dopamine hit from it, I swear to God, and so do humans. It's just the best feeling ever. It's just like a connection. You never know what you're going to pull out of that water. Same with pulling cards, pulling everything else. You never know what you're going to get, and that's the fun part. Let's see if we can get one more bite and wrap this up. So I believe that the vertical jerk is called a twitch, and the horizontal is a jerk. I'm not a pro yet at fishing, so I don't have it memorized, but I believe that the vertical is called a twitch, and the horizontal jerk is called a jerk, but I'm not sure. If anyone knows the answer and made it this far in the vid, drop it down in the comments below if you do know the answer. Let me know if any of these tips maybe helped. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not actually sponsored by anybody, but I do enjoy a nice Snickers sometimes. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. Hope this can up your game. Hope this can inspire you to go fishing someday. And just inspire you to get that practice in, even when you're inside. And maybe if you're watching fishing videos and you're fiending to go fishing, but you don't want to go outside, well, you can still practice. It's called fishing IQ. You got to get it up. You got to learn everything about it. Look at that. I'm putting it right on top of her. She don't care. She's unaffected. She's not going to strike unless you put on a show. La 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 la. Come hit me. Come hit me. Ooh. Ooh. Now we're just gonna park it. This is a strategy I like to use. It's called I'm just gonna fucking leave it and look away, and hope that when I look away, they're gonna strike it. Cause just like clockwork, dude, it's not even a coincidence. When you divert your attention away from what's going on in the water, that's when they like to strike. I don't know if they can see you or look. Oh, I thought she was gonna strike. She just wants some loving. Anyways, guys, I think the fish are bored from this lame ass bait. I don't know if they're gonna strike again, but we'll wiggle them up. Oh, we got another one. We got another one hitting. So this is a good visual representation, though. Like, just because a fish is biting doesn't mean it's hooked. Just Just because you feel resistance and pull doesn't mean they're on. Just remember that. So be careful with the hook sets. Don't rip them too hard, because they potentially could not even be on the right spot in their lip when you pull it like that, and it could slice their face. It's just dangerous. You don't want to do the hook set too hard. I know it looks cool on the vid, but if you're not going for big fish, if you're a good angler, you know what species it is, or you have a solid guess. So just play according to bite, and just don't rip to, like, if you feel a crazy bite and you know it's a crazy bite, rip it hard. Obviously rip it hard, but that's another good tip, is know the power of your hook set. Practice casting, practice parking it exactly where you want, and just premeditate what you're going to do with your bait. Have the right size hook. Don't want it too big, don't want it too small, don't want it too visible, don't want it the wrong shape. There's circles, there's J's, there's all types. So do your research, figure out. Big hooks catch big fish, but big hooks cannot catch small fish, I don't think, very well. I don't think their mouth can even fit around it. You know what I mean? So run this by your brain for a second, okay? Let me plug my phone in so it doesn't die on me. I'm going to park this out here, and this is another beauty about fishing. You don't always have to pay attention. You can park it and hold it, and you will feel if something decides to stroll by and hit it. Let's see if we can get her to hit. Dude, Lola, it just striked you. You better hit that. Look, slow pull back. That's another method. Slow pull method. She's watching. See how nature works? Fish are the same way that cats are the same way that humans are, deer, spirits, they have a lot of similarities, even though the species are very different in forms, in like their brains have a lot of similarities. So you just kind of, sometimes you can read people, sometimes you can't, but you give it your best shot, and that's the beauty. You learn, like right here, right now, I do not care one bit if she strikes or doesn't. And that's really the freaking mentality you have to have in fishing. Because if you walk around like this, if you move your bait like this, see how I'm just popping it and pulling it, popping it and pulling it? Don't even think about it, because then you get to sit there, you get to think about other crap. And it's a quiet spot, and you get to think about crap and just clear your head out, and you get to see awesome nature. Like, even if I don't catch a fish right now, I guarantee you I'm going to see a goose or a duck or a snake or a turtle. You know what I mean? Because there's a whole ecosystem, so it's going to be fun either way. Even if you don't catch a single thing, it's going to be fun to be in nature, because technology has come really far and it's become really addictive, and some people lose sight in how fun it can be just to sit in nature and observe, you know what I mean? So I feel like I had another tip to say, but it's just kind of like, fishing is like talking to a girl, man. You kind of just put yourself out there and see if any of them want to hit it. Kind of put your worm out there and see if any of the women/fish put your worm in their mouth. And I honestly think that the better you get at fishing, the better you get at talking to girls, because you keep that same mentality. People are like, Zemo, how are you always with these pretty females, dude? Like, how are you always with these pretty females? I'm like, dude, it's because I go fishing all the time. Doing activities will make you better at other activities sometimes, because it just builds a skill up. Activities are very good at building your skill tree. So, I feel like I have maybe one more thing to say. The reason I chose this as my first video is because I love fishing, and it's been my favorite thing to do like my whole life. Overall, yes, I love skateboarding and video gaming and going fast in cars, and I'm an adrenaline junkie. I like to do crap like that, but fishing is a different vibe. It's a relaxing bathtub type of vibe. Like, what a day type of vibe. Like, just kick it all back, and that's why the OGs like fishing, if you didn't know. See that? We've been here for so long, passing the time together, and she is still like almost about to strike here. Anyways, I think that about wraps it up for part 1. We kind of blew a lot of time. I doubt anyone watched the whole vid, but if you did watch the whole video, respect to you, heart to you. I love you, and I want to give another shout out to Lola Bean for being an actor in my video. She's so awesome. I'm so happy that I rescued her and saved her life from starvation and just living on the streets of Waterloo. So, if you guys kind of enjoyed, look, fish on, just like that. I'm pro. I'm literally pro. How am I pro? Because I put more time in than everybody else. That's all that matters. If you want to get good at something, you just got to put the time and effort. But something like this doesn't feel like work. It feels fun. So it's like putting time into fishing is so easy, because you're going to want to go every day. You're going to want to go 24/7. It's the most addicting sport by a long shot, in my opinion. Other than skateboarding. Skateboarding is equally as addicting, but maybe I'm biased. Maybe tennis is really good and I just haven't gave it a chance. I've been wanting to play soccer, but anyways, we're getting a little off topic. Let me know if you have any questions about baits, lures, hook sizes, different knots, what rod to get, what reel to get, how to install the reel onto the rod, how to build custom rods, how to get glow-in-the-dark stuff, how to light up the dark, how to fish at night, any of that. If anyone's curious of any of that, let me know, and I'll shed some insight on that. But other than that, we'll just kind of play it by ear. And thank you guys so much for stopping by, dude. I can't thank you guys enough. It's truly been, honestly, a fun video to make, and I'm honestly don't want to end it, because look at the fish. This is fun. She's actually getting aggressive. And when she's locked in, that's when I can hit her stomach without her reacting. Oh, now she's biting me. It doesn't hurt. No, it doesn't. But I love it when she bites me. I love it when she bites me, dude. But she needs to understand that her claws get stuck in things. Your claws get stuck in stuff, dude. I'm gonna keep going off topic. I mean, I'm sure 99% of y'all have clicked off by now, but it just sucks. I love my cat so much, but there's a language barrier. There's a language barrier. Sometimes I wonder if she understands me or kind of gets the picture. I know she gets the picture, but it's like living around a cat so long. How much English can they pick up on? Like, how much words can they understand? That's what I wonder about fish as well. That's why I love going fishing. Here's another bait. Cats like fish, if you didn't know. So if you take your cat fishing, your cat would love to go with you, especially if you catch it and you throw it on the ground in front of her. On a leash, of course. Always keep your cat on a leash. Even if they hate it, you have to get her a harness or something, because the oldest saying in the book, not the oldest one, but one of the oldest ones I know from my lifetime, is called "Curiosity Killed the Cat." Okay? It is a very valuable life lesson. I think the Lord God would agree that it's a valuable life lesson, but just take it with a grain of salt. But basically, what is that lesson insinuating? Well, let me tell you. Curiosity killed the cat because the cat had such a lust for life and such a lust to explore and go see everything and live an awesome life and go travel the whole world and live an awesome life and never be home and do this and that and the third. Well, if that's how you live your life, then I guess scientifically the odds of you dying are in fact higher because you're just taking more risks at a faster rate, at a non-stop rate. And one of those risks are eventually going to cost your life, whether it be plane crash, whether it be car crash, whether it be this, that, the third, mixed match, I don't know. But all I'm saying is, you can learn a thing or two from old people that stay inside 24/7. Well, why do they stay inside? Maybe not stay inside, but like they don't have no lust to go anywhere because they're perfectly content with being anywhere because they know they have the Lord right there and they can always pray and talk to Him when they get bored. And no matter where you're at, the Holy Spirit will always be with you to help you out if you just give it the time of day to ask and be like, hey, God, what do I do? Holy Spirit, please help me, guide me, help me through. Yeah. It's another good tip. Just a general tip, little off-topic tip. But I'm handing out these tips. I'm spreading the butter like crazy. I'm literally spreading the butter like crazy, so I think you guys literally owe me a like, comment, and a share. If you agree, just do that. If you don't agree, don't do that. If you want to dislike, you can dislike. I'm not going to stop you. I don't give a fuck if I get a dislike or not. Just tell me how it is, man. It's how you see it. Tell me your thoughts. Anyways, hopefully someone can add some insight. Let me know if you have any other general tips you want me to cover or whatever. We're going to cover everything from point A to point B. This, that, everything in between. So yeah. I'm going to chug this Sprite. I told myself I was going to play some Fort, but I really want to play Battlefield 6 instead. So that's what I'm going to do. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.